Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a Commissary video that's more detailed. By the way, just to kind of like clarify something, I have been asked about this. Just to point out, when I've been saying, at the start of the week, I referred to this mode, or this event, it's going to be a misery. So instead of calling it the Commissary, I refer to it as, going forward, as the Commissary. But it is the Commissary, that is the joke. It's a play on words. People understand that, right? I think people would. In any case, I'm probably not going to mention that again. I'm going to refer to it as the Commissary, just so people get it. And obviously don't get the joke. They're not going to understand the joke. But it's already caused the misery. It's already, like I predicted that. I said, it's going to cause a misery. And it is. It's a lot of weird stuff with it, I got to be honest. So I've got a link in the description if you want to check out the spreadsheet. It will be built out because, as I've even put in some of the details of this one, which this video will be covering very much a free-to-play, information as of the 22nd of September 2023. Why is that important? Well, I've explained why it's important in the previous video, in that this particular event is all about being drip fed. I don't know why Kabam are doing it this way. I am just trying to get up that and this is the problem when you have to go back to like previous documentation to kind of do this. I should start pronouncing. People get so funny about pronunciation. I like little play on words and kind of entendres, nuances, and eccentricities. I'm British. We're the home of eccentricities. Everything doesn't have to be like Drax. But look, you know, I'm just continue on, just have fun, whatever I want, and speak how I want and stuff. Look, here's the thing. It's all just batshit crazy. Pretty much so. The drip fed is the 22nd, 24th, and 29th of the week, where I think we're going to get drip fed. Damn it. God, I'm talking about pronunciation. I can't even say words that I want to say normal right. That's not even a good sentence. But in any case, the point I'm getting to is the following. That the stuff that you can buy is not always going to be there day one. So we're in day one at the moment. We're in the unknown. We're literally just kind of like, we're in the middle of the ocean with no navigation whatsoever. What happens is on the 24th, in 2 days time, we're going to be given a compass, okay? And then what's going to happen is then right towards the end of the week, we're actually going to have an upgrade from our dinghy to a speedboat. So we'll have navigation and a speedboat. So we'll be able to get to where we want to go quicker. That was a good analogy. But that's really it. The problem we've got with a lot of that is that there's still the big chunky item, which is the selector bundle and the 5-star rare champion selector and 4-star rare champion selector, which could be anything. Like, it could be anything. It could be a Weapon X. It could be a new champion. It could be the option for anything, like Kang. Whatever you define as rare champion. Whatever a rare champion is nowadays. Is it cooked rare? Maybe. Maybe a bit blue. Who knows? But the fact is, we've got to get points for this event. So how many points can we get so far? Kind of like, what logically amount of points can we get? So we've got to look at what you can achieve. So this is why this video is devoted to, you know, free to play side of things. If you can spend, it does help out because you get unit bundles, you get to pay, you get to access a little bit more points than people who are non-spending. And it does mean that you can get, it is a guarantee, where free to play is not so much a guarantee. And something that I do need to stress with people is that even though I'm going to mention things like the 4-star rare champ selector, 5-star rare champ collector, and the loyalty selector bundle, there's no guarantee you're going to get it for free. It may cost units. It may cost loyalty. It may cost a volume of some sort of currency you do not possess. I spoke about it briefly in the video prior. I'll talk about it now, and I'll probably do a video devoted to it. I don't think it's been a very good look for Kabam to, within 12 months, maybe more than that, say, do not hoard, and then encourage you to hoard, because you need to get some of these particular caps, commissary items. I think even worse when it comes to unit spend, because it's just troublesome. So what I've done with this scenario, I will kind of get to the point. Get to the point, Rich. Yeah, I'll get to the point. Link in the description to the spreadsheet. We're going to go over it in this video. I've put 2 scenarios in. I need to explain them because there are some caveats and some things. And also someone else has done equal. I'll put a link in the description to LT Mad Dog, I think it is, that did a very good job with and went in a different direction than the points breakdown. So I've done a free-to-play spending units. I've also done an option which is non-spending units. As I said, you can check out the link in the description. The spreadsheet is to be built out. I'm not done with it yet. I need to build a top tips, which will be a video that will be early tomorrow. And then, unfortunately, whilst I plan to be away next week, I will be updating this spreadsheet and having a look every day something drops. So expect updates from me, where it was about to be a week. I went, do you know what? I'll do a crystal opening week and have a nice time off. And it's like, nah, you're going to be covering some stuff, aren't you? In any case, let's get into it, shall we? Look, we have got to be real here. How many points are you going to get from Battlegrounds objectives? So I haven't been doing any Battlegrounds at the moment. I do plan to, but it's going to be a late push because I'm busy. I've got stuff on. So Battlegrounds objectives wise, we have to really say, are you going to get 15 objectives? You could have more than 15 objectives. You could have less. So you could have 750 points from all that. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Like, again, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, we're going to go over some different takes on the stats and points in a minute from Little Mad Dog. Who sees it a bit differently. And that's fine. It's always important to have a difference of opinion, different thoughts on it, because, you just need to, gather different ideas. If you buy the Awakening bundle, which will cost 999 units, and then you buy the Signature bundle, and all the other stuff, all these things, it does add up, but you will have to spend units. 8,888 units. I'm not too happy about the unit spend because it is very close to Cyber Weekend deals, and I'm not comfortable with that, especially because I'm just not comfortable with it. I probably will save my units. I won't get involved. We'll look at the scenario where it's non-unit spend in a minute. So you buy all that stuff. The issue that I've got is with this 6-star bundle and the 6-star featured bundle, because it's overly specific. All of a sudden, and look, here's the thing. From a tips perspective, I will do tips tomorrow, but I would say that to get 11 featured crystals, that is a lot of 6-star shards. Actually, let's just get the calculation for how much 6-star shards that is. So that is 50. Obviously, it's less if you've got the sigil, but it is a total of 165,000 6-star shards that you've got to find all of a sudden for that. Okay, for that 7-star bundle. Of course, different progressions will differ, but that is 200 points. That's 200 points right there. Now, some people will have that, some people won't. Some people will look to those featured 6-stars to improve and increase their roster. They'll look to grab some of the newer champions. There's a lot of stuff I disagree with this particular event. I will talk about it in another video. I want to focus this on what you can get rather than me being critical about stuff. So the 6-star bundle, 6-star hero bundle, is very expensive. So if for whatever reason you were like, okay, well, I want 250 points, you're kind of suckered into buying that particular bundle. I mean, good if you're looking to reinvest it into getting the 7-star hero bundle. But the fact is, it's still a huge dent in units for what is chasing 6-star shards. From a Paragon perspective, that's, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm taking it from Paragon perspective, and I don't think it's very good. But again, different strokes for different folks, different opinions where will vary. When it comes to some of the other points acquisition, I don't know how much repurchasing there will be. And this is, again, some other kind of things to point out, because we are very much into the unknown. There was a Frozen song about Into the Unknown. I can't believe I know that, but I do. That's sad. In any case, my sadness aside, you don't know how many times you can purchase these bundles. I assume because it doesn't say unit store, it means that you can buy them in some sort of capacity. So therefore, you could purchase loads of them. But they could be unit spend. We just don't know. As I said, we're in the unknown. 22nd and 29th of 24th and 29th of September is when we'll find out more details, and we can expand this to get some knowledge. So in any case, it gives us so far, based on this, it gives us a roundabout figure of 3,924 points. Now, as I said, like, people differ on that particular theory, and I'll look at Little Mad Dogs in a minute, his coverage of it, because it's always good to get difference of opinion, where, you know, because people will differ. But if you're spending over 20,000 units, I don't know about that, Chief. Especially because you may be able to get more value from Cyber Weekend. Just saying, it is possible to do that, to get better value of those 20,000 units. Yeah, they give you points towards this event, but look at what this event gives back. And that's really the thing. Investment to take home. So, looking at it this way. 900 units. Does that really compensate? Paragon, 30k 6-star shards. And then the 7-star. Right at the very end, 7-star Civil Warrior. So, look. This is down to you, whether or not you're interested in it. I personally, whilst I've been kind of making this video, this spreadsheet, I'm kind of talking myself less out of the unit spend element to go further with the event. But the gold offers, maybe. There are ways that you can grab more gold. We'll talk about that in some tips videos tomorrow. I need to build out that section of the guide. But if you're looking to not spend any units, which could be quite interesting, and maybe reinvest what you've got, there are some questionable things that I probably wouldn't buy from it. But if you buy the following, depending obviously on the last ones, which are the 6-star, the 5-star rare champion, a 4-star rare champion, and the loyalty selector, which I assume is just going to be spent via loyalty, then you could look to get about 3,449 points. In theory. I have to mention that, I have to clear that, I just constantly say that, in theory. So that's what gives you an idea, I think, with that particular scenario. And as I said, like, depending on the progression, like, yes, I haven't covered everybody's progression, but it's very difficult to get that that level of coverage to cover everybody. If I get time, I will do. But do bear in mind, we have got 9 days. This doesn't have to be done now. So maybe we'll cover it down the line. I'll try and build out a Thronebreaker and Cavalier version. I've got the info from Cavalier. Shout out to Billy D. So I'll be able to kind of look at a bit more in detail as to like how we, you know, go over this particular event for all different types of progressions. But I would say anything that's gold related, look, go into incursions, go into places where gold is, you can get gold from. Go and do some questing. Go do some arena. Not so much for the gold side of things, but uncollected and further arena crystals could give you some good stuff. I don't know. Maybe you'll get lucky. Again, we'll have to see. So it doesn't exactly get you to the furthest points of some of the milestones, but I think the big thing that I want you to end this particular video with kind of thinking in your head is, does it really matter? Is it gonna be something that matters to you? Because if this thing, if for whatever reason you are able to push with that 3,449 by not spending any units, I mean, Paragon perspective, of course, but if you're able to get, by not spending any units, by hoarding some gold or going to grind some gold, getting some stuff, getting all the items right there, we'll have to do a costings breakdown as well. So I will build up the spreadsheet a little bit more. Okay, just quickly, because I need to add this to the video. I forgot to add it in. I didn't want this video to be too long, but, you know, to the point. Lil Mad Dog, link in the description to this. Shout out to him for putting this together. There's some stuff that I agree. There's obviously some stuff I don't agree with when it comes to like some points like the volume of AQ fights. I've done it on 90. He's done it on 115. I've done it on 15 solo objectives. He's done it on 20, which obviously is going to give a different kind of volume of stuff. So do bear that in mind. Get grinding. Good luck in the grind, whatever you're doing with it. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show this. It's very good. Again, like, it's fantastic. It's just a case of like we're both difference of opinions on the volume. I think that, you know, people may do less fights in AQ. It does actually explain that. It does actually cover this stuff. There is a disclaimer to it, so go and check that out and link in the description. Check out some other content. Oh, this zoomed in on me. Hi. Check out some other content located on the screen right now, and I'll see you all in the next video. So yeah, there's going to be a few more to post on this one. So look at the spreadsheet and keep yourself updated with the channel.